What's up, friends? Welcome back to the TCNR Network. I'm Josh, and today we have some postponed, long-awaited Scream 5 updates. Alright, so I know I've been MIA yet again. I looked yesterday and I was like, how has it been 2 weeks? How has 14 days passed since I posted a video? It doesn't make any sense, especially since we've been getting a lot more Scream news than we have last month. So I'm super excited to share a bunch of new stuff with you guys. More than likely, you have read about it, watched videos about it, heard about it, whatever about it. I kind of like to see what other YouTubers are going to post, what they're going to have to say about the same topics, but at the same time, I'm like, damn, I wasn't the first one to break the news. But it gives me an opportunity to see what other people's perspectives are, to see if they're saying something that I didn't even think of, or, maybe not. I don't want to rehash the same old, same old. So I am going to start by rehashing a little bit of the same old, same old. Chad Villela, I want to say Villela or something, because isn't the two L's in Spanish make a Y? But we're going to call him Chad Villela. Villela. God, I'm so white. We're going to call him Chad Villela. He did, I believe it was a podcast in January, is when he recorded it, and I believe it was recently released. He was talking about the editing process of Scream 5 and a few other tidbits. So I got my information from HelloSydney.com, everyone's favorite Scream news source. So if you don't know them, are you really a Scream fan? And if you haven't checked them out, you should go do it now. So I'm just going to read some of the quotes from the article and then kind of break it down as I normally do. So Chad starts off by saying, so basically we're editing via Zoom, but the three of us are in the same room, so we can have small side conversations as we are going through the edit. So far, it's been great. Technology works great. It's really weird not actually having met her in person, which is kind of crazy, but is working out really great. Her team is incredible. Here he is referring to the woman that is editing the new Scream 5 film and her team. Villela also revealed that they just had their music editor come on this week, so working on some of the songs and getting our sound mix going pretty soon, which is very exciting. I'm really curious to see what they do with the music, the sound, the score, the soundtrack that we've all been kind of talking about here and there. It's interesting because for the Halloween films, they release, an updated score, that iconic Halloween music, right? They did that for the 2018 Halloween film, every Halloween film, and they kind of reimagine it and kind of recreate it. And there are some pretty iconic songs. There's iconic score from the very first Scream that instantly any horror fans recognize. So I'm curious to see what they're going to do here. It's going to make or break a film. Sound and music makes or breaks a film. So I think it'd be really cool for them to reimagine the iconic soundtrack from the first Scream, making it a little bit more modern, or even just using some of the same music. Anyway, moving on. Then, according to Hello Sydney, a rough cut of Scream was shown to Paramount Studios on February 22nd, according to his information. So I guess it's not according to Hello Sydney, it's according to Chad. But Kevin Williamson, the original creator and producer of Scream, we all know him, he witnessed the movie before everyone else and was stoked with the result, which is a blessing, which is extremely important. If freaking Kevin came out and was like, no bueno, we'd all be very, very worried. Chad, who is a major Williamson fan, apparently he used to have a Joey Potter poster in his locker from Dawson's Creek, was told by the screenwriter that this is a lot of fun, you did it justice. So doing justice to the franchise, but Scream being fun again is like kind of a Scream fan's dream, right? And then Chad says, that was the only blessing we cared about. But apparently this blessing did not come that easy. So James Vanderbilt is the screenwriter of Scream 5, and he said, hey, this property of this new company called Spyglass Entertainment, they have the rights, and we want to revisit the Scream world, but we won't do it without your blessing. So this was a conversation he was having with Kevin Williamson. And initially, Kevin said no, which would be absolutely heartbreaking, but pitching several different stories and concepts, and Kevin saying, no, that's not going to work, no, that's not going to work. He's waiting for the right thing, you know? It would be different if he just jumped on board for any Scream ride, but waiting for the right one should make us feel pretty good. But I guess Jamie persisted, and he pitched his version of the story and told him about the team, I guess the Radio Silence team, and everyone that was being put into place to make this happen. So that's probably when Kevin jumped on board, when he saw this new iteration, this new storyline, this new script that gave him that boost of confidence to say, okay, I can be involved in this. I'll sign on as a producer to make sure that everything goes the way that Wes would probably want it to go. And speaking of Wes, the movie will pay a bunch of homages to Wes Craven. I say homages. Some people say homages, but I say homages. It's an homage, right? Chad continues to tell us about all of these little homages to Wes. No spoilers, but he is in the movie in a whole bunch of different ways. In ways that are very obvious, in ways that are hidden, in ways that are just complete Easter eggs in production design. Wes Craven is throughout the movie. We hope it shines through, which is wonderful. We all want that. We don't want a Scream movie without Wes, and I think it's a really cool way to bring him into it. I'm sure they had a lot of conversations with Kevin about even just like set design or the way a movie would be directed. There's things that we're not even going to notice, like, you know, the shots, the angles, the lighting, all of these things that are, I'm hoping, going to be inspired by Wes Craven, but as well as maybe there will be a picture of him in the background, something very in your face. Maybe, oh, that scared me. I thought I saw something over my shoulder. Maybe there will be some of his films, you know, that he worked on, like A Nightmare on Elm Street. Maybe they'll be watching that, and that's an homage to him. There's a million different ways that we could do it, and we're all going to be watching. Now for the part that gets me the most excited, because I have been saying something about this all along. Finishing off, Chad said that the original idea was to get the film released on the original anniversary date, which would be in December, on the 25th anniversary of the first Scream movie coming out. But because of the pandemic, everything got delayed, as we all know, so it was pushed to January 14th. And it was also revealed that post-production is ending right about now, April and or May. So they wanted to release the movie on the 25th anniversary of the original Scream, which is what all of us Scream fans have been asking for. So, like, they pushed it ahead half a month, maybe 3 weeks. That doesn't make any sense to me. I've been saying this, they're tricking us, and they are going to release it on the 25th anniversary. I'm telling you, it's going to be like a surprise something or other. It's going to be some sort of shock release. Obviously, they'll have to build up some sort of campaign. They're probably going to tell us January, and then they're going to just like, shoo, Ghostface is going to slash that shit in half, and it's going to be December. I'm telling you. Plus, the movie's done. Post-production is going to be done. They add the score, a few little edits here and there, and it's finished. Like, why wait? Why wait? Why? Why wait 3 more weeks when you can do Scream justice? And if anything is an homage to Wes Craven, it's releasing Scream 5 on the 25th anniversary of the first Scream. Let me know your thoughts about all of this wild information from Chad Villela. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment down below. Did you listen to the podcast that he was on? Did he say anything that I kind of skadoodled over? It's not a word, but it is now. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram at True Crime Nursery Rhymes, on Twitter and TikTok at TCNR Network, and visit my website, truecrimenurseryrhymes.com, for all of my fun Scream-ish inspired merch. And until next time, I'll be right back.